It's the Illest Podcast. I'm your host, Incomparable Pierre Sledge. Happy New Year to everyone. I'm so glad to be here, and I'm so glad that you're here with me listening. And today we got an interesting show, or episode, I should say. So this is the first one of 25, and I promise you, there's going to be more. So last weekend, I was watching a little bit of football on Sunday, and I caught the Washington Commanders game. Now they're the Commanders. And I caught their game. I don't even know who they're playing, man. Doesn't matter. But for this story, I swear to you, I knew it was going to come back around. I caught a part of the story after the game was over, and I just kept it moving. But when I saw the picture, I was like, yeah, this is going to come back around. And sure enough, here it is. So apparently, the internet's going wild based on what happened after the game. So Jeremy Reaves is he's a Pro Bowler, a popular player in Washington, it looks like. And so after the game, which they won, and which puts them in a playoff for this year, which is a great thing. They're a good-looking young team. Man, that quarterback is something else. But that's neither here nor there. So Jeremy Reaves, he goes over to the stands where his girlfriend is, and he literally pulls her out of the stands, which is pretty funny. But he pulls her out of the stand and proceeds to drop down to one knee, and he produces a ring. And he pops a question right there in front of everyone. Beautiful, right? The problem is that Jeremy Reaves is black, and his girlfriend, Michaela Worley, is white. So the internet seems to have a problem with this. Okay. So, I see stuff like this a lot. Frankly, it's getting tired. It's getting really tired. Look, I understand all the pro-black people out here. But at some point, we have to start accepting that things are changing. And if you are pro-black, then I would think you have to be pro your brethren making good choices for themselves. That's how I look at it. So if you're pro-black, you should be okay with your brethren making a good choice for them, what they think is a good choice for themselves, because you do it anyway. If the person that person was marrying were a different color, and all of this is based on that. It's just a different color. It's not race. We're the same race. It's one race, human race, and that's not technically. No, that's fact. It's one race. So people have a problem with this interracial nonsense or whatever. It's not between races. It's inter whatever else you want to call it, inter color or inter whatever, but it's not interracial, man. It's not. What it ultimately is love. And no matter what you may think, because he's a pro football player, and it's like, oh, another pro football player marrying a white girl. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter if that keeps happening or if that's just his choice. It's not your choice to make. Sure, you can have an opinion. You absolutely can. But even if you have an opinion that doesn't align with him dropping down to one knee, there's still no need to take a dump on it. You can be indifferent but still be congratulatory. And I think that that's what people who might not agree with this. But the thing is, the people who might not agree with this, they're just lames. That's what it is. They're just lames. To me, racist is so overused at this point, I don't even acknowledge it. They're just lames. Anybody who can't get behind two people being in love are lame. That's just it. And so I'll go back to me before anybody drops down in the comments and says anything. Sure, yeah, I am married to a white woman, and I'm proud of it. I'm absolutely proud of it. I'm married to a white person, and the operative word here is person. She's a person. She's not a bald eagle. She's a person, and I love her, and that completes it as far as I'm concerned. I don't think we should have any long sighs, after someone makes a choice like this. This is life we're talking about, and this is ultimately supposed to be the rest of this person's life. And you should, I don't know, you can be indifferent, but you don't have to take a dump on it, as I've said, because when I look at his X account, there are a whole bunch of people who are definitely taking shots. Uh, you see a whole lot of just insensitive stuff. This just it's trash, really. It's really trash. But at the same time, he's getting a hell of a lot of love, and I'm glad, because nobody who's getting married deserves to, unless there's some sort of uh unforeseen circumstance or something like that. Nobody should be taking a dump on two people getting engaged. It's just that's just absolutely, it looks insecure, it looks jealous, and all of the above. It's just really silly. We got to stop this, man, at some point. I'm just getting really sick of the sick and tired of the you should be, if you're this, you should be with this. And it's really, I'm not even, I take that back. I'm getting sick and tired of the, if you're black, you should be with black. Or if you're not, it's a problem. Or if it's not, you're a sellout. You're a coon. You're a Uncle Tom. Man, this is, how long we gonna hold on to this bullshit? I'm like, seriously, is are we not beyond this at this point? Have we not seen that, my God, there are some people who aren't black that have actually been pretty good? I mean, can we not? It's like, when are we going to believe at some point what our eyes have seen or what someone has proven to us? When are we going to do that? You can acknowledge that the past exists. I do. I acknowledge that, okay, yeah, we were slaves. We were treated badly and all this. I don't I don't look at that as like it's nothing. But that doesn't mean that I absolutely have to marry someone who is black. It doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. Thing is, it's a long time since this is happened. We've come a long way. What can we say that we don't have? And here's the truth about it all. And this is going to offend some people, but I don't really care. This is truth. The truth is, everyone, whatever your ethnic background is, for the most part, I mean, I can't speak for some of these cultures or tribes that are still living the way that their ancestors lived. I can't really speak for them. I don't know, but historically speaking, most of us have been oppressed. I'll say it again. Most of us have been oppressed. Your ancestors, whatever color you are, have been oppressed in some kind of way. That's just how it was. Now, in saying that, that doesn't diminish. I'm not trying to diminish things or uh, make them look as if they don't matter. It all does. Know your history, sure. No, it's good. I think it is. It's good to know history, but look, there's no reason that we can't move on from it. I mean, I'm sure at some point out there there was some there was some German and someone Jewish who fell in love. I don't know for sure, but I absolutely would stake put stock in that it happened. And similarly speaking, a black person can fall in love with a white person. It's if a black person and a white person can make a baby, then what's wrong with it? This isn't like something. I gotta watch my words here. This isn't like other things that wouldn't produce something. It's just as righteous as anyone else. Nobody is above anyone else. So while we have a lot to do politically still in this country, a lot to do, because I do acknowledge that there are some disparities here. I'm not going to do that. But the thing is this: tell me where in the world where there aren't. You just keep working at it. But the thing is, don't take a shit on people who are getting past it. That's progress. It isn't selling out, it's progress. I love my white wife, but I also love plenty of other white people who I didn't marry. So that's bad too. I love plenty of black people. I love other people who aren't either. So why are we still on this? How can people still look at this, something like this, and think or have something just terrible to say? Like, bro, she's going to get your money. You know how it is, bro. This is Beverly Hills Housewives type stuff. Blah blah. You know, bro. Another brother. Blah da da. Blah blah blah. Shut the hell up. Shut up, man. Anybody who the same thing with this Travis Hunter thing. He's Travis Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winning receiver / cornerback from Colorado. He's got a fiance, and I don't know what her. I believe she is Hispanic. And a lot of people have a lot to say about that, and I think it's because of what she's shown online and all this stuff. And I'm gonna say this too: if you feel like it's a wrong move or something like that, who on the internet has the right to sit and tell him, man, don't marry her, don't marry her? And the same people who are typing these comments are probably like 53 years old and not married. You know what I mean? Or on their second divorce, something like that, and they're telling you. These people don't know any better. If they think it's a mistake, they might have made the same mistakes you made, and then they're trying to just jump and intervene into your affairs. And you know, it's probably not the same situation. I'm sure it isn't, because they aren't a Heisman Trophy winning athlete, but they got something to say because the internet allows them. Shut the hell up. Sick of these people, man. I'm sick of it. It takes us back. And it's like, is that what the blackity blacks want? They just want to, do we want to just go back and just stay there to 1950? Do we just want to go back and stay there and just, you know, but the truth is we can go back to 1950, and you know what's happening? Black and white people were mingling. Even amongst the oppression. How about that? So back off, man. Knock this shit off. 400 years ago, everybody's quick these our black historians and all this stuff. They're always 400 years. Yeah, 400 years ago, man. Look how many generations that is. Hell, that might as well be when dinosaurs were around. Dude, we have no real strong connections of that here. I mean, none of us are really working in cotton fields anymore. You know, we don't do that. That's a long ass time ago, man. We have to progress, and we have to keep moving. Don't have to forget, Hear what I'm saying? I'm a black man. I've had stuff happen to me, sure. But I've had a whole lot of other shit that was great happen to me that, I didn't even think about as much as the bad stuff. And I should have. And the truth is, a lot of that happened from black people. A lot of that happened from white people. Some of it happened from others who aren't either. And I enjoy them as much as my own. Dismiss the bullshit. We all people. One race, man. I ain't saying forget what happened, but god damn. Can we not just, we can't even, I felt like we was over this, man, but apparently we're not. And I don't want to hear blaming any political figures or any of this nonsense. Take accountability. This is whoever stands against this. This is on you. This is on your parents or whoever didn't raise you in a way that is open to such things. This is on you. Look in yourselves in the mirror tomorrow. Long time, good long look. And come to the conclusion that I have that you're dumb as hell. Let it go. Let it go. The energy spent on this, man, it could be put towards cleaning our oceans. All this vitriol in the world just because you can. Because we have this thing called the internet. Best, worst thing in the world. The internet. You allow people to be anonymous and you see what their true selves are. It's unfortunate, but my true self is diverse. And it's bold and it goes beyond a spectrum. If you're a person, people talk about loving their dogs and kissing their dogs and all this and sleeping with them, and people are okay with that. I'm like, it's a dog, but a black man likes a black woman, and that's fuck that. That's some bullshit. These Uncle Tom ass niggas. Come on, man. Think about that. It's silly as hell. I wouldn't sleep in the bed with a dog if my life depended on it. I'm just not with that. But marrying a white girl is off limits. Man, y'all people kill me, man. I would hit y'all with a Kanye quote, but I know I'll get flagged on YouTube, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But listen, Jeremy Reaves, I'm gonna respond to you on X, and I'm gonna tell you congratulations, just like the hundreds of other people on there did. And I think that whoever hears my voice should feel great for him too, because this guy thinks he's found what may be the epitome of life. Is finding a mate and starting lives together. That's all I got, man. This is Pierre the Illest Cat, and I'll catch you on the next one. Holla back and please comment. Peace.